Lona, your Tarot Life Coach, bringing you your Tarot Scope for December 10th through the 16th, focusing all upon Big Bad Mercury. Hope you guys are doing super great. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to join with you. Hopefully you'll hit that like, that share, maybe even subscribe. I hope you do. All right, guys, let's talk about the energies before us right now. So this read's going to focus on Mercury retrograde and how to reevaluate, realign, and re-examine what's going on. This is like the last call for alcohol before the new year comes, and we got to sit down, reassess, and see what the hell's been happening, right? It's time to reflect before we move forward. So Mercury is the messenger of the gods, and this started the same day as the Gemini full moon, and it's going to end around the solstice, like from the 3rd to the 22nd. This energy is all about making sure we're doing what we want to do, or where we're supposed to be and how we're supposed to do it. So before you have the animal that's going to, or the insect, that's going to represent the effects of Mercury for you. Butterfly is all about joy, it's happiness, communication, flying around, looking beautiful, doing your thing. But it's also about, I don't know, like butterflies, you can't really like touch them. They're untouchable. So I kind of feel like this Mercury energy has got you feeling a little untouchable. You're just spreading your wings, you're flying, you're enjoying your rebirth because you're done evolved, you came out that cocoon or that chrysalis, and now you feel really good. Now, and I say really good because this little butterfly is right on top of this bright yellow flower, which to me is solar plexus energy. I think you're going to be harnessing a lot of confidence during this time in how you communicate, making sure that you're communicating effectively. Now, mentally, you have the Elder card coming out for you. And in this card, you have the deer. You see his beautiful antlers sticking out. And he's standing there poised and he's looking back at a doe. And I feel kind of like this is one of those situations where you're looking back at where you were at and you're like, look how far I've come. Like, look where I'm at now. I'm a leader. I'm leading this team, or I'm leading my family. I'm leading my life, and I'm proud of where I'm at. This, for some, you may be experiencing this. Now, being a leader means supporting others. So if there's anything you need to support or make amends with, this is the time. It is about speaking your truth, okay? And speaking your truth doesn't always have to be super kind, but it's letting people know where you stand and how far they can go, which leads us right into the physical card, boundaries, okay? This is from the Sacred Power deck by Anna Stark, and this is attributed to the number 5. So this is a clearing of karmic energy, a clearing of energy that's coming through. And it says, chase your dreams. Opportunities are endless. So I kind of feel like the butterfly is telling you, like, look, you had humble beginnings. Look at where you started and look what you can become. Look at where you were at and look at where you're going. And you have to get rid of that energy right there that's telling you that you can't accomplish it, telling you that you can't reach that castle in the sky. But look at you. You're like, tell me again. I'm going to dance all up on the edge and I'm going to get what I want. However, this is about breaking barriers in order to get where you need to be. And right now your soul is asking you to break away from that in-the-box thinking and step outside of the box, because it's time for something new. New opportunities are coming, so you have to prepare and kind of look at what you've been doing. So if you want something different, you do what? The total opposite, so that you get something different. All right, so take advantage of those opportunities that they're coming your way, because you're like dancing on the edge, and that is such a beautiful thing to be, because it's at a 9 and you are about to be born, okay? This is courage, taking that leap of faith, overcoming fear, accepting the risk, okay? This is you facing the unknown, not with fear, but with faith, okay? And yeah, you're gonna get a little bit afraid, you're gonna be a little shaken up, but you're still brave enough to do it, okay? So listen to your heart and soul, not your head, and come to the edge. And it says, discover to fly. Spread those wings, baby. It's time for miracles to happen, okay? In relationships, it's about being really intimate, speaking your truth, and taking that leap of faith. And when it comes to prosperity, just let your courage lead you through those fears and take it step by step, because it's going to be an amazing process. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into your read using the Babylonian Tarot by Tabatha, Sandra, Cicero. And I have already pre-shuffled the deck, but we are going to shuffle them together as a collective. Saint Satil bless these cards for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the week of December 10th through the 16th. Give us clear and concise messages about what's going on with this retrograde and how to proceed. All right, now we're ready. I cut the deck. Look, it's you guys. It's like, here's Gemini, here's Libra and Aquarius. Y'all ain't talking. So this is a situation, maybe you're being too judgmental on yourself, too judgmental on the people around you, but it's like at a ruin. But it's at the last of the phase because we're at the end of the year. This is being overly critical, okay, or turning your back on some red flags that you probably could have been seeing all year long, but you decided, nah, that's not really happening. I'm going to look the other way, okay? You're either doing that or somebody you know is doing that, okay? Whoa. Okay, I keep rolling ones for you guys. All right, there we go. There's that too. Let me go ahead and move these out of the way. All right, first position, Strength. Second position, the Seven of Pentacles. Third position, Eight of Wands. Fourth position, we got our Guides. And the fifth position, some of y'all are definitely dealing with a fire sign. Yes, you are. Overall energy is the Seven of Wands reversed. So we are not feeling very confident, or we're dealing with a fire sign that isn't feeling confident is what I'm getting. So what we need to reevaluate, realign, and reexamine is our strength in the matter, how we're going forth, how we're communicating, because it's a number 8, and you do have some high anxieties this month because there's 2 8s, especially around communication, travel, and movement. So I kind of feel like you need to move forward in the way that you're doing something, but you have to wash your passion. Watch your passion. Watch the way you're doing things, because you might be overpowering a situation, or you might be allowing them to overpower you. Okay, so kind of look at the way things are progressing and see if you like it. That's what this is about. Okay, so how are you resisting? Well, it looks like you ain't doing a damn dirty thing. You're just sitting, chilling, and waiting. Okay, you're supposed to be a leader right now, air sign. You're supposed to be taking the whole damn crew down the street. They're following you, okay? You're large and in charge, but you're just sitting there and you're kind of spinning your wheels. You don't know what's next. You don't know how to get there, and you don't know what to do. And this is when the Bull of Heaven was waiting for Tammuz at the gates of hell, waiting for him to come back because nothing was working. So if you've been sitting around waiting for something to work, applying the same solution over and over and over, and it ain't working, baby, I'm going to tell you, it's time to reassess the situation. Now, what to release? It's time to talk. It's time to walk. It's time to watch your back. It's time to do some things that you haven't done before, especially in the realms of communication. Communication is going to be highly, highly big for you guys right now. So watch what you say, because it can be misconstrued. Remember, you have high anxiety. You might be uncomfortable, and you might say something that gets you later on. Okay? Now, be open to this. Be open to your spirit guide, damn it. Your spirit guide's like knocking at your door saying, hey, I'm here. Let's go manifest. Let's go make some things happen. All right, from this deck. I wanted to see who to clarify it with, and we're going to be using the animal deck, because your guide is trying to give you, there it goes, manatee. That's the signal. In order to manifest what you want, there has to be a need, like an acceptance of the situation, rather than always fighting to change it. And manatee is like asking you, look at the situation at hand, okay? Do we really need to fight for this? Is this really worth fighting for? Is this worth being petty? Come on, because manatee is a very laid back energy, super chill. It's the water cow just going through being copacetic. It's also very peaceful. So it's telling you, be very peaceful in your communication as you move forward, okay? Now, your self-care guidance is no other than the King of Wands. And I feel like when you get a king like this, and it's over self-care. I kind of feel like you kind of put yourself on top for once, air signs. It's like you don't got to do for everybody else all the time. Do for yourself, especially you, Aquarius, because you're always so quick to do for others that you forget that no one's doing for you, and then that causes bitterness to creep up. But what I think is really going on here is like you have reignited your passions. That's part of your self-care, and you're aligning them so that they can progress. And let's see what wants to clarify. Where's the oracle? Is it that one? Haha, wisdom of the oracle. And it's a 2, so it could be about a partnership or a relationship. We had 2 cards fall out. Let's see which one it is. It says it's number 1. Let's see. Yep. So you're getting co-create. I do see a cat in the front and a cat right here. So for me, that is like Leo-like energy. It's attributed to the number 40. So we're dealing with a basis. We're dealing with the foundation. And this is about creativity. It's called co-create, okay? Inspiration, manifestation. And the manatee is actually telling you how to manifest. It's just saying accept your situation, okay? Don't fight it. Manifest what you want. Because the magic relies in you, okay? So this is basically telling you right now you are a product of divine inspiration and you're being aligned with miracles. So when you view your life as art, know you can co-create it. Only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed, okay? In relationships, connections of the heart will be inspiring you. Open up to new ideas. Your love is a unique work of art and an embodiment of beauty. Now, you create your reality in partnership with the spirits and with your higher spirit, okay? This is you co-creating, collaborating, making things happen where you once believed they could not happen. Okay, so we have that 7 of Wands energy coming through. However, it's reversed as the overall energy, and it's like we're not sure we can do it, but if we co-create with this King of Wands energy or with the King of Wands, we will get what we want. So it's not about fighting it. It's about co-creating, coming together. So whether this be with a family, whether this be in a friend, whether this be in a relationship, I'm going to say communication has to really be looked at. A foundation has to be laid, but you're going to have to get up off that ground over there and start moving along in order for them to realize what needs to be communicated. Okay? That is your read, air signs, on how to maneuver through the Mercury retrograde. Now, if you're looking for more of like what's popping off this week, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have a lot of strength in communicating. And if you sit on your heels and you do nothing, what you want as an outcome isn't going to happen. Your guides are telling you, don't just accept things for what they are all the time. And by accepting them doesn't mean that you sit still. It means that you float around, you go through the motions, and you start looking to see if this is really what you want. You don't fight it. You don't manipulate it. You just make sure to see if it's what you want. And when you do that, your passions will be reignited. That's the energy that's coming in for you. Okay? Now, moving into your crystals. Gemini, you got Zinsight. Okay? Now, this is for energizing, stimulating, and motivating. These are for cooperation within and outside the self, giving you motivation and the vitality you need to grow. Now, physically, it's great for hair, skin, and nails and the thymus gland, and it works with sexual hormones. Drawing these cards indicates an influx of energy is on the way. Life, and particularly relationships with others, will seem brighter, lighter, and more energized, especially if you're dealing with this fire sign who is indeed really trying to get it to happen. They really want to co-create with you. Now, Gemini, Mercury rules your sign, so you're super sensitive to this and usually have issues with communication, travels, and schedules. So check, and recheck. Also, do not overshare information during this time because it's going to get misconstrued, and do not try to make opinions into facts. All right, Gemini? Now, Libra, you got Eucanites, okay? Decisions, expressions, and releasing. The three key materials of this stone combine to enhance its role to uncover what holds us, getting rid of the blocks and raising our self-esteem. Used in conjunction with yogic breathing, it enables you to identify and release past trauma. It works with anahata and the solar plexus, so heart chakra and solar plexus, okay? Unakite is useful for the circulatory system and the heart. Drawing this card indicates that what is underlying a situation will soon be revealed. Once the cause is recognized, a release and healing will begin, okay? Now, Libra, where you put your energy, do not over-focus on others and what they're doing. Be aware of what you're doing and how you're proceeding. Also be aware of how you're handling confrontations during this time so that you're not just like ignoring it or sweeping it under the rug, okay? Aquarius. You know I love me some Aquarius. You got garnet, okay? Fertility, abundance, and expansion. This is working with your root chakra, the Muladhara, and therefore it's essential for sustaining our sexuality and our fertility. That 8 of Wands is really strong. All right? So this is to help you become more passionate with everything, not just with sex, but with communication, with the way that you do things, and finding that passion and that zest for life, okay? This works great with blood. It also helps regenerate your body on a cellular level, gives you lots of energy. So drawing this card means that you will find the necessary strength and creativity to realize the changes you need to make. Call upon your deep innate strength to clear the path ahead. And that is for you, Aquarius. Roadblocks are going to be there. So change your approach as you move forward. If it's not working, attempt another solution, as therefore you will make it on down the road and your passions will be reignited. All right, family, big hugs, lots and lots of love. If you want to get a personal read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.